Hello everybody, welcome to Community Rant's review of TMNT. Here's the only problem. This is a part 1 and part 2 video. So, by the way, we'll also record part 2 while we're here, but not this second. But, today, on this part, we're going to be talking about the good of the movie, which there's not a lot of, but, we can make it out. And then, part 2, we'll talk about the bad, about, what we're talking about, and, also, let me just check if we're also recording, just to make sure. Yes, we are, just to make sure. And let me get out my notes so we can get on the roll. Alright. Oh, he's gone. I have to mention something. Laggy camera right here. But we can deal with it. Also, TMNT shirt.
Yeah, I don't have a TMNT shirt, so I just took a dinosaur one.
Oh, is that a Loot Crate button?
Anyway.
Is that a Loot Crate button?
Yes it is.
I need a Loot Crate. I'm gonna save up for like a subscription. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna talk about today is the turtles. You know what, I have to admit, when I first saw them, I really hated them.
Mm-hmm.
The only one I don't like is really Michelangelo, because he still looks like Shrek even in the movie. Come on!
Correct.
It's terrible.
And he is a creepy pervert.
Oh yes, he is. Oh my god.
It's like, she's so hot, my shell's tightening.
You'd think that the turtles would be more family friendly. In fact, the thing is, speaking of this, I know this isn't talking about this, but I want to say something to the people who are going to see this. This is a family friendly movie. They did not cuss. They only cussed one cuss word. I actually counted one word that Raphael said at the end. Ass. That's the only one. Excuse my language there. But he only cussed once. Only once.
It's kind of strange.
Yeah, but I know why.
Why?
See, I knew the demographic for this movie is little kids because of the new Nickelodeon TV show.
That's true.
And the parents are going to get mad if they take their kids to see this, which is stupid because it's PG-13. Come on!
Yeah, and I remember, like, the old, like, the first movie, Raphael said damn a lot.
Yeah, and then in the second one...
Damn.
And then in the second movie, now they just didn't really use their weapons really at all because of the parents complained so much.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, and I'll say one thing. I actually liked the second one more than the first one because I felt like the second one had more charm of the the TV show than the first one actually did. The first one was more like the comics, where the second one was more like the TV show, which was what I grew up with. Mm-hmm. And then the third one was plain just crap, so we're not even gonna discuss that one. But speaking of that, I just found this out. Well, I've known this for a while, but apparently this is on Netflix now. Do you remember a show called, this is from the 90s, so I don't think anyone knows this, but I found this out. The Next Mutation TMNT. Do you know what that is?
Is that the one with the female Ninja Turtle? Or is that just a different cartoon?
I think the one with, I'm not sure actually, I didn't put too much research, but what I know is that The Next Mutation, how Jim Henson did all 3 movies?
Yeah.
Well, what they did was that they actually took all of the puppets and they actually turned it into a TV show.
Oh.
So
yeah, that's the one that had the female.
Yeah,
too.
that's what I'm saying. Well, I wasn't thinking about that because I didn't research, but a lot of people actually say that's good. So I might watch that series just to see what people think.
Ugh.
I'm actually going to buy a new copy of the first season of TMNT because I want to watch it again.
Yeah.
I lost my copy years ago, like it got scratched up, so I'm going to watch that again. Because it's been a while, but I barely remember any of the episodes because it's been, I was 4, I was 4 or 5 or 6, I can't remember them, but I remember the plots,
Mm-hmm.
But, let's get back to the actual points.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Alright, so let's count to our top 4 to Ninja Turtles, starting with you. Count to your your favorite one to your least, and then I'll take my favorite to my least.
Okay. My favorite's definitely Leonardo. Second favorite, Raphael. My third favorite is Donatello, and last is Michelangelo. Because I'm not saying Michelangelo didn't have some funny jokes.
Of course, he did great stuff, but
Yeah, he did have funny lines, but he's so creepy too. It's kind of strange. And at first I didn't really like Donatello's design because they put so much stuff on him.
Yeah, same here. I mean, yeah, it's just like, you think it'd distract you, but they actually, they pulled it off, that it doesn't.
Yeah, at first I thought it was too much, but then when I actually saw the movie, it's like, okay, that kind of works.
Yeah.
But so that's why Donatello is my third and Michelangelo is my last. Leonardo was just like awesome because I actually did like Johnny Knoxville as Leonardo.
I was about to say, did you know who voiced him? And I didn't like it, the guy from the show. I'm not gonna say the word because it's bad language, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no.
And you know who I'm talking about in the audience, but I don't want to say it because it's a bad word. In fact, yeah. But my top 4 would be Raphael, just because he's my favorite, and they actually did a great design on him. Like, seriously, if they did a bad design for him, I would have actually put him my least favorite, because he's my favorite turtle. If they messed him up, I would mess. Come on, you can't mess up him. Then Leonardo, because he looked the most turtliest.
Yeah.
It's not even a word. And then 3, Donatello. Like I said, Donatello worked. It really worked. I don't know how. They pulled it off. Then 4, we got, of course, Michelangelo, the Shrekness. It's just a mask. It's just a mask. See?
Don't freak out. Right?
Oh! Hey, donkey! Oh, good God. Maybe that's why Shrek is green. Oh, God. He had the mutagen. And then, like we said, the turtles are just like, they worked more in this movie than any other character, and they're more like sidekicks.
Yep, they, like, as soon as they get, like, actual introductions, then the whole serious part of the movie starts. Because after, like, a couple minutes of April O'Neil getting to their lair, then, boom, Shredder comes in, capture Leonardo, Donnie, Mikey, and Raphael has to save them, and then the snow chase, and then end of the movie, climax, the end.
The sad thing was, since Raphael's my favorite, I still like that he was the main premise of the movie at the end. That made me really happy. However, he lost a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that actually made me kind of mad in a way. Like, I liked that he was the main premise, but they made him too wimpy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's supposed to be a tough guy, but they need to make him actually tough. Like, they need to make him stronger than that. I mean, he's like a little crybaby on the inside. I mean, you gotta toughen your actual, like, thug character.
Mm-hmm.
Or else they fall apart easily in the story, you know?
It's true.
I mean, like, what's the point of having this character when he has no premise, when he always loses?
Yeah.
It's like Slippy from Star Fox. You hate saving him, but you have to.
Help me, Fox!
Do a barrel roll!
Fox, I thought they had me!
Oh no, he died. Oh no, but he's back to life! So, do you want to get to the next bullet point?
Yep.
Alright, so the characters. We cannot, by the way, we're not supposed to say anything bad about it now, because we're going to save that for the next part.
Yeah.
Okay, this is hard.
Whoopi Goldberg was there just for 2 scenes.
I thought she did good, but like I said, she was kind of pointless.
Yeah,
because
she was just there to get... She could have been anybody.
I know, because the wrong character design, I mean, the original woman's a white male, but like I said, we're getting off track.
Yeah.
Then, what was the guy that was helping April O'Neil?
Will Arnett.
Yeah. Oh, God,
First it's Michelangelo, and now it's Vern.
I mean, he's trying to be that sidekick that everyone wants to be. Oh, let me show my turtle shirt more. I mean, I put this on for a reason. Let's just say that, he's supposed to be there for a reason, but I don't see why.
Yeah.
I mean, she could go. Megan Fox could go all by herself, and who would care? I mean, it would still be April O'Neil. Yeah. But she doesn't need a sidekick that spews unfunny jokes and says heroes in a half shell. Come on.
You're a talking turtle.
Yeah, I know. It's just like restating things we already know, and it's boring. And my phone just rang.
We got that. Hit it.
I mean, it's just like unfunny joke after unfunny joke because he doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what role he's supposed to play because they didn't give him really anything to work with.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
If they gave him something to work with, I bet he would be a fun character. But there's nothing. He doesn't have anything to do with the plot. He just drives the car. I bet Megan Fox can drive a car.
Yeah. If she can hotwire cars and Transformers, I bet
maybe she can only drive an Optimus Prime, but she can still drive a car.
Yeah.
But seriously, it's just like she takes a back seat to everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And then, but we're still going to the bad. It's hard to say anything good about them because there's nothing really good about the characters besides the turtles.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, the turtles are the shining part of this movie, but they're sidekicks.
Yeah. Then, let's just cut to something else because I don't think we can really talk about the characters without like ruining the actual tearing them apart. We'll save that for part 2. Basically we're talking about all the topics we're going to talk about in part 2, but this time we're just seeing all the good in it. Alright, so, the plot. Okay, it may be cliche, but it was still kind of entertaining in a sense.
Yes.
For an action film, it still can make sense.
Action was great. The snow chase, spot on, the best scene in the movie.
Yeah, if there was if this was a Transformers film, I wouldn't really care because Transformers doesn't have a plot really anyway. Like the cartoon, it's always the same plot. It's the Autobots versus the Decepticons, you know. So that's why I don't really care when they destroy Transformers because it didn't really have the best story, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a cartoon that didn't have like a diverse story and hasn't been told many ways, you know. And there's a fly. Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. With Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they have so much more story and plot.
Yeah.
They've been reincarnated in so many ways. The only time it was ever reincarnated when the movie came out, the only one was the one from the 80s and 90s. At that time, now there's tons, like the Transformers Prime and a bunch of other stuff. You know, they don't. It doesn't make sense anymore because there's so many reincarnations of Transformers. After the movie kind of helped the series, stay alive, I would say. Yeah. But and there were some cartoons that came out before the movie. You know, I mean, like there's some reboots. I bet you anything there was reboots. You know, but it never became successful until the Michael Bay movie came out. Really.
Yeah.
Michael Bay kind of boosted it, but Turtles has already been doing well. It's got a new cartoon on Nickelodeon. The 2003 series actually did really well. It just didn't catch on with too many audiences, but it was really good. That was actually the first Turtles I ever grew up with. Well, the first one was 2003. Then I watched the original cartoon. Then I saw the 2007 movie. I only watched a few episodes of the of the 2003 series. I watched all of the old ones from the original series, but like I said, Transformers doesn't have a plot, really. That's important, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, Silent Turtles, it's been reincarnated so many different times. Next Mutation, 2003, the 2007 movie, the Nickelodeon show, the 80s and 90s show, and then the Next Mutation, all 3 movies. It's been reincarnated so many times.
They even had, like, a concert tour.
Yeah, you know what, before, I already knew about that, but then guess what? You know how I was telling you they showed a bunch of Ninja Turtle ads before the movie started?
Yeah, was that one of them?
They were showing the entire concert. We're coming out of our shell. I already knew about that stuff, but I've never seen it on the movie theater screen. That was an experience you'd never want to see in your life. Also, seeing Vanilla Ice dance for you on a movie theater screen.
Go Ninja, go Ninja.
I know the dance too. Like I said, he already knows this, but. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go Ninja, go Ninja. It's just stupid. Well, you know what? I didn't write this down. I think I should have because this is actually a thing that Vanilla Ice. Did you hear he actually rated the new rap from the movie?
He did?
Yeah. Did you know what it was? He said it's an unoriginal rap that doesn't have any spirit. Yeah. So same as Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go. How do you have the right to say that? Oh, he was actually, the Kraft mac and cheese ads?
Oh.
Yeah, I just saw this like a few days ago. He's in one.
Go Ninja, go Ninja. Yeah.
I have to admit that's pretty clever for an advertisement. That's clever writing. I mean, if I was a marketing exec, which is what I want to grow up as, that's what I would do for Kraft mac and cheese Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, that's what I would do, you know.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the kids wouldn't get it, but the adults would, and they'd probably buy it for their kids, because they'd be like, oh, hey, this exists still. And my kids like Ninja Turtles, so I'll buy this, you know? It makes sense, but...
Yay.
And then, are we still talking about the plot? We backtracked so much, I mean, I don't even know what to do. Let's go to Megan Fox. Okay, this is going to be hard to say something good about.
She's hot? I guess.
She had some funny lines. Not many, but she could have done something funny if they actually gave her something.
She had a butt shot?
There's nothing to her character. Let's just go on. Let's move on to the next one. Plot holes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be hard to say something good about plot holes, but I will say something. Reshoots were done, so the fans were not going to be,
Upset.
Yeah, upset. So I actually am glad they kind of made plot holes, because if they didn't, there might have been problems, and then we might have hated the movie even more. So I can't really say anything. I mean, I know there's a lot of plot holes in this movie, but at the same time...
There is a lot.
There's a lot. But at the same time, I don't really think that it's a bad thing. Well, I did at first, but now I've realized that if they didn't do the reshoots, you probably have got a much worse movie. So I gotta say, I don't feel too bad that some other stuff. And speaking of plot holes, we're gonna have to discuss this. I'm just gonna say one plot hole for right now. I called dibs on this. What was his name? The guy, the villain of the movie.
Eric Sachs.
Yeah, Eric Sachs. Okay. I swear to God, he was really going to be the Shredder. They had to have done reshoots on that thing. They even built his story up that he was trained by Roku Saki.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they built it up. He had to have been the Shredder at one point, but then they changed it so the fan base wouldn't get mad. But
William Victor said that he was going to be the Shredder.
Yeah.
Now, he either said it just to create an illusion of it, or they actually did reshoots.
The thing I'm actually thinking, he might not have known that he wasn't the Shredder, because I don't think he knows anything about Turtles, to be honest.
Like, I've been hired for the new Ninja Turtles movie. Do you know anything about it? Nope.
Exactly. Same as Megan Fox. I mean, you can say the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But, I still am shocked that Megan Fox was the lead, but at the same time, I don't care anymore for one reason.
Why?
The cartoon April O'Neil's is a teenage girl. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so I don't really care, because if you can turn her into a teenage girl into a cartoon, I don't really have a problem anymore. At first I did, but now I don't really care, because, it's been done so many different ways, I don't really care.
Yeah.
So let's speed this up with speculation. Okay, why did they get the voices? Why didn't they get the people who were doing the crew for actually doing the what's it called? The motion capture to actually do the voices for the turtles. Yeah, I mean, I think something went wrong. I think or maybe they didn't have the turtle essence to them, or maybe they just didn't want to, or maybe they didn't have a contract that allowed them. I don't know.
And the same with Splinter.
Yeah, I mean, the Splinter, I don't know.
Yep, it was motion captured by a guy named Danny Woodburn, but was played by Tony Shalhoub.
Yeah, I don't know. They should have done something about that.
I actually did like Johnny Knoxville as Leonardo.
Oh, same here. I actually thought he could fit as Raphael, too. In fact, for the entire movie, I actually thought Johnny Knoxville was Raphael.
Mm.
I'm not kidding, because, the voices would work, He can probably do something, but the entire movie, I was saying, oh, hey, Raphael's Johnny Knoxville, and then at the end, I was looking at the credits, he was Leonardo? I was actually really surprised, because I'm like, oh, wow, you know what, the guy had a good voice to do Raphael, then.
Yeah.
It's just that they made him too wimpy, but,
Yeah.
We'll talk more about that in the bad parts. But, that was our good half of the movie. Stick around for our bad, part 2. Well, we'll talk about all the bad of the movie, and there's a lot. So thank you guys for watching, and peace out.